Hi, welcome to NCERT CBSE Class 6 History Chapter 5, What Books and Burials Tell Us. And in this video, we will learn every point in the section A Special Burial at Inamgaon. This comprises 17 questions. Question 1. Inamgaon is dash. The options are a factory site, an early village site, a habitation site, a habitation cum factory site. Your time to choose. And the answer is an early village site. So, Inamgaon is an early village site. Question 2. Inamgaon is a site located on dash. The options are the river Bhima, the river Krishna, the river Godavari, the river God. Your time to choose. And the answer is the river God. So, Inamgaon is a site located on the river God. Question 3. The river God is a tributary of dash. The options are the Bhima, the Krishna, the Godavari, the Narmada. Your time to choose. And the answer is the Bhima. So, the river God is a tributary of the Bhima. Question 4. Inamgaon was occupied between dash years ago. The options are 4,500 and 2,500, 3,700 and 2,600, 3,600 and 2,700, 3,800 and 1,500. Your time to choose. And the answer is 3,600 and 2,700. So, Inamgaon was occupied between 3,600 and 2,700 years ago. Question 5. In Inamgaon, adults were generally dash. The options are buried in the ground, cremated, buried in the river God, all of these. Your time to choose. And the answer is buried in the ground. So, in Inamgaon, adults were generally buried in the ground. Next question 6. In Inamgaon, adults were generally buried dash. The options are cross-legged, laid out straight, together, none of these. Your time to choose. And the answer is laid out straight. So, in Inamgaon, adults were generally buried laid out straight. Question 7. In Inamgaon, adults were generally buried with head towards dash. The options are the north, the south, the east, the west. Your time to choose. And the answer is the north. So, in Inamgaon, adults were generally buried with head towards the north. Question 8. In Inamgaon, sometimes burials were dash. The options are outside the houses, in the sea, within the houses, none of these. Your time to choose. And the answer is within the houses. So, in Inamgaon, sometimes burials were within the houses. Next question, 9. Dash were placed with the dead. The options are coins, vessels, manuscripts, all of these. Your time to choose. And the answer is vessels. So, vessels were placed with the dead. Next question. Vessels that were placed with the dead probably dash. The options are were red and black in color, contained coins, contained gold, contained food and water. Your time to choose. And the answer is contained food and water. So, vessels that were placed with the dead probably contained food and water. Next question, 11. In Inamgaon, one man was found buried dash. The options are in a large four-legged copper jar, in a large four-legged iron jar, in a small four-legged clay jar, in a large four-legged clay jar. Your time to choose. And the answer is in a large four-legged clay jar. So, in Inamgaon, one man was found buried in a large four-legged clay jar. Next question. In Inamgaon, Dash had one man buried in a large four-legged clay jar. The options are a two-roomed house, a three-roomed house, a four-roomed house, a five-roomed house. Your time to choose. And the answer is a five-roomed house. So, in Inamgaon, a five-roomed house had one man buried in a large four-legged clay jar. Question 13. In Inamgaon, Dash of the five-roomed house had one man buried in a large four-legged clay jar. The options are the courtyard, the walls, the storeroom, the basement. Your time to choose. And the answer is the courtyard. So in Inamgaon, the courtyard of the five-roomed house had one man buried in a large four-legged clay jar. Question 14. The five-roomed house is one of the dash houses in Inamgaon. The options are brick-walled, best preserved, largest, all of these. Your time to choose. And the answer is largest. So, the five-roomed house is one of the largest houses in Inamgaon. Question 15. The five-roomed house is in the dash of Inamgaon. The options are center, outskirts, citadel, surroundings. Your time to choose. And the answer is center. So, the five-roomed house is in the center of Inamgaon. Next question, 16. The five-roomed house also had a dash. The options are washing room, granary, cooking room, all of these. Your time to choose. And the answer is granary. So, the 5-roomed house also had a granary? Last question, question 17. The body in the 5-roomed house was placed in a dash position. The options are sitting, east-west, cross-legged, crouched. Your time to choose. And the answer is cross-legged. So, the body in the 5-roomed house was placed in a cross-legged position. Okay, so in this video, we learnt every point in the section A Special Burial at Inamgaon. In the next video, we will learn every point in the section What Skeletal Studies Tell Us. I'll see you there.